Ghana, especially the eastern region, is home to amazing, breathtaking landscape and a lot of landmarks that you can find. One of the landmarks we have here is what we call the Umbrella Rock. Today we went to see the second Umbrella Rock we have here in the eastern region. There might be more. The first one is a very well-known one close to the Boti Waterfalls and is commonly referred to as the Umbrella Rock. But then this is the second one, and we went there today to find out. We shot a lot of content and also have a drone video to share with you guys, which you can find on the FPV Africa channel. So this Umbrella Rock is very similar to what is at Boti Falls. And the Boti Falls, I think there's a way to hike from where the falls is all the way to where the Umbrella Rock is. You can sit under it, some are able to climb on top. And this at Esifao is also a similar Umbrella Rock, slightly wider in terms of the surface area on top, and you can climb on top as well. It's just like the one at Boti Falls, which gets me wondering, is it natural? Now, these are questions going through my mind, and I'm wondering if there's a legend behind it and why it existed and what it was used for. These are questions I have no idea, but then getting access to this place was not easy. It's close to the main roadside. From the roadside going to where the rock is, it's not easily accessible. Hopefully, maybe bringing more attention to this place will get the local community there to, you know, clear the road and allow tourists coming over to check the place to have easy access to where the rock is. This is the second Umbrella Rock. It looks, I think this is slightly wider in terms of the diameter now. On top of it, it's amazing. You can put up even a camping tent for up to maybe 3 people to be on top, surrounded by hills and mountains, lush vegetation. It's an amazing spot to go, and if you're interested in hiking, there's a lot of mountains nearby to hike. If you want to come and have a picnic there, it's also great for that. I put the place on Google Maps, accurate to the exact point. We stood there on top of the rock and took the GPS measurement, so the location should take you there. Hopefully, by making this video and sharing it, people would start going to the place, and then hopefully the road leading to this rock is cleared and more people can have access to it easily. But the main road going close to where the rock is fully tarred, and so you have absolutely nothing to worry about. If you're coming from Accra, you can go from Accra through Ebri all the way to Koforidua, and then when you get to Adreso, there is a road that goes all the way through Agavenia, and then you can link to where this rock is. It's in a town called Esifao. I want to say a big thank you to the teacher who basically sponsored today's trip. He teaches at Esifao Basic School there, and so he took me around and was more like my tour guide to this place. If you want to get in touch and come see this place, you can find his contact in the description below to reach out to him. If you also check it out on Google Maps, his contact is there if you want to come visit the place. A part of me wants to believe there are similar of these structures somewhere here in the eastern region. Where are they? I do not know, because until he mentioned, it never occurred to me that a place like that might even exist, or such a structure might be somewhere else. So if you have any idea or have any info relating to a structure like this that might be anywhere here in the East region, please let me know. We'd like to come over and take some drone shots and share with the audience I have here on YouTube. If you want to go visit the place, you can find the Google Maps link in the description below to get accurate direction to the place exactly. You can find some pictures, and you can find a link in the description as well to go watch the drone video on FPV Africa channel. So yeah, that's an exploration we went doing today. Really excited to have gone to check it out, and it's super impressive, the structure, the way it is. I hope somebody or someone does enough research on these structures to answer questions like how old these rocks are, how they were formed, what their weights are, and stuff like that. It will be interesting to learn more about these kind of structures that we have here in the Eastern region. So thanks for joining me in this one, and I hope to talk to you in the next one. Bye.